Good morning, Jepoys and Jepais. Welcome to our video discussion for Marketing 107 or Principles of Advertising. So, of course, this video discussion is intended for both MMT1 and MMT2. Our learning objective for this video discussion is first, to define what is advertising all about. Second is, of course, to know and to better understand the historical background or historical development of advertising. Okay? As marketing management student, it's imperative for us to understand what is advertising all about. Paano nga ba siya nagsimula? Ano nga ba ang kaulugan ng advertising and all? So first, let us discuss the definition of advertising. Saan nga ba nag-derive yung word na advertising? Okay, on your module class, the word advertising derived from the two Latin words which is ad and verto. Ad, which means towards, and verto, which means I turn. So literally, it means to turn the people's attention to a specific thing. So advertising, ad and verto, to turn the people's attention to a specific thing. So that's the derivation of the two Latin words, which is ad and verto. Naging advertising siya. I hope you take note of those words. Okay? Now, let us proceed with the definition or the meaning of advertising. Advertising is, of course, is a form of communication to persuade an audience. The same time, to take some action with respect to products, ideas, and services. The word persuade, class, it means para hikayatin ang mga nanunood, nakikinig, nagbabasa ng ating advertisement para sa isang produkto or sa isang services na ating ino-offer sa ating target customer. So, laging tatandaan ang word na persuade. Pina-persuade natin yung ating mga customer or yung ating mga final consumer to buy or to consume our products. That is the meaning of advertising. First meaning of advertising. Now, on the definition of advertising, class, sa inyong module na nakabutang, so, it says here that advertising is any paid form of non-personal communication and promotion of ideas, goods, services, and by identified sponsor. I want you to take note of the three important words na nabanggit sa ating definition for advertising. The first one, pag sinabing advertising, it is always paid. Bakit sinabing paid ang advertising? Kasi nga, class, every advertisement may kaukulang bayad. Walang tinatawag na free advertisement. Okay? So, if you could still remember or marirecall ninyo sa mga jokes ni na Vice Ganda, ni na Vong, ni na Jong Hilario, sa kanilang noontime show before, na every time may nababanggit silang mga product brand or whatsoever, di ba ang sinasagot nila to each other is, bayaran mo yan, bayaran mo yan. Kasi nga po, pag nag-advertise tayo ng isang produkto, may kaukulang bayad siya. Pero kung walang bayad siya, so may mga tawag doon na mga advertisement, but later natin i-discuss sa ating next modules. Pero literally, advertisement, class, is always paid. Okay? Number one, advertising is always paid. Number two, non-personal communication. Bakit siya tinawag na non-personal communication ng advertisement, class? Okay? So, tingin ninyo. Ganito yun siya. Tinawag siya na non-personal communication advertisement. Kasi nga, ang isang produkto, nakikita natin over the television, naririnig natin sa radyo, nakikita natin sa mga magazines, sa mga newspapers, and all. But, the actual product is wala mismo sa ating harapan. Kaya siya tinawag na non-personal communication. Being compared sa personal selling, sa personal selling kasi, class, the actual product, nakikita natin siya face-to-face. But sa advertisement, wala siya. O yes, nakikita natin siya over television, narinig sa radyo, nababasa sa mga newspapers, sa mga magazine and all. But, it's a picture, it's a video, not the actual product alone. That's why tinawag siya na non-personal communication. Okay? First one is paid. Number two is non-personal communication. Number three is, of course, promotion. Okay? Of course, sa tinawag natin kayo na to persuade. Of course, pag may tinatawag na pag-persuade ng mga product, the same time, kaakibat niya na tinatawag na promotion para ma-persuade natin yung ating mga customer. Of course, dapat promote natin yung ating produkto with the aid of that certain advertisement. Okay? And of course, meron pa isang term na nasalit sa ating definition, the word sponsor or identified sponsor. Sino nga ba yung tinatawag natin na sponsor? Okay. So basically class, pag nagpapagawa ng advertisement, ang tinatawag na sponsor is the one who request or nagpagawa ng isang advertisement. For example, si GFI, nagpagawa tayo ng advertisement sa isang advertising agency. So therefore, si GFI, kung siya na yung nagbayad na magpagawa ng advertisement, siya yung tinatawag natin na sponsor. Okay? I hope it's clear. Again, uulitin ko sa inyong lahat, advertisement is paid form of non-personal communication and promotion of ideas or services by an identified sponsor. Again, take note of the important terms. First, paid, non-personal, promotion, and of course, sinali natin yung isang term na sponsor. Okay? Actually, class, sa inyong module, there's a lot of definition na inilagay ko para lang at least may iba kayong reference. But of course, all in all, to sum it up, yun yung main point, what is advertising all about. So, yun na yung mga bagay na dapat yung tandaan. Now, let's proceed. Paano nga ba nagsimula ang advertisement? Or kailan nga ba nagsimula mag-advertise ang bawat tao na nabubuhay sa mundo, nabubuhay sa Pilipinas, or nabubuhay sa ating locality? Paano nga ba nag-originate ang advertisement? Okay? Why and when? The idea of advertising class emerged when people started to trade. Okay? Nung nag-decide or nag-engage yung mga tao sa tinatawag na pag-trade ng mga produkto, doon nag-start or nag-emerge yung tinatawag na advertisement. Kasi nga, you have to promote your product to other people. Okay? Sabtan, ganun yun siya class. People advertise to make their products known by larger groups of people. Kasi yun naman yung main point is to promote our product not only to one or specific person, but of course, sa mas nakakaraming tao. Sabtan? But of course, the question is, ano nga ba yung pinakaunang form of advertisement na meron tayo sa mundo? Meron tayo sa Pilipinas? Okay. Our advertisement before class, kasi nga hindi pa naman tayo ganun ka-high-tech being compared to our situation right now. But of course, our advertisement before, nag-exist na talaga siya. With the aid of first, yung tinatawag natin ng mga town criers. Sino nga ba yung mga town criers? Ito yung mga taong binabayaran para mag-inform sa bawat location from one place to another place to another place. Yung mga tao before na pumupunta sa bawat lugar na nag-aanunsyo sa mga ganitong bagay, sa mga ganitong mga produkto, or sa mga meetings, sa mga gatherings, and all. Okay, if you are an avid fan before of watching mga SEDI, mga Princess Sarah, may mga karian na gano'n. Di ba, remember natin na, for example, yung king ay nag-utos na ipaalam sa kanilang mga nasasakupan sa nayon na may mga pagpupulo or magaganaping malaking party or gathering sa kanilang kaharian. Of course, yung town criers yung ginagamit. Nakasakay siya ng kabayo, ganun, di ba? Akin pong pinapaalam na sa darating na araw na ganito ay may magaganaping malaking salo-salo sa kaharian, Prinsipe Monar, ganon. Para makaabot sa kanya mga nasasakupan with the aid of our town criers before. Okay? Then, of course, the Greeks were among those who relied on town criers, yung mga Greeks natin before ng mga tao. Ganun talaga yung tinatawag na advertisement. But even sa Philippines before, right? Later, they became the first medium of public announcement in many European countries. Okay, so yun talaga yung pinakaunang form of advertisement. Yung word of mouth lang. Nakakarating yung balita, nakakarating yung news, nakakarating yung isang advertisement from one place to another place with the use of the voice of our town criers na nagte-travel from one place to another place. Meron siyang dalang mga announcement paper or whatsoever kung anumang tawag doon. Next, number 2 is with the aid of signs. But of course, itong mga signs kasi hindi pa yung inimagine niyo ngayon na mga high-tech na signs. Signs, kasi nga, before, yung some of our traders, like the mga Phoenicians, painted commercials, messages, um, signs doon sa ating mga wall. Yung mga writings na naka-engrave sa ating wall, sa mga rocks and all, ganon. The best example of this for the signs is of course yung sa gladiator contest. Kung makikita nyo sa inyong module class, may picture akong in-include dyan. It's an advertisement on the wall of Pompeii prompting a gladiator contest. Para ma-advertise yung contest na yon, in-engrave nila sa kanilang mga wall, sa rocks, para at least may makita ng mga taong dumadaan or mapapansin ng mga tao. Doon sa sign na yon, it's a picture of gladiator na naglalaban. Then may mga nakasulat na mga salita na it's prompting a gladiator contest. So yun tinatawag na sign. Hindi pa yung mga sign na yun ng mga modern ha. Okay? So number 1, with the use of town criers. Second is of course through signs. Next, kasi nga nag-evolve na yung ating situation. After signs, next is the printed advertisement. O ano man yung printed advertisement? So, it's an invention of the press advertisement or yung mga tinatawag na printed na siya. But of course, hindi pa siya colored before class. So, black and white pa lang siya. It gave rise to mass media in the form of newspaper and magazines. Kasi nga yung mga newspapers natin before, yung mga printed advertisement is black and white na siya tanan. Hindi pa siya colored ha. So, ayos na imagine nga colored siya. So, literally, it's black and white. It is easy to produce and cheaper than hand-copied messages. So, it's Johannes Gutenberg, the inventor of our printing press before na basic. Sa inyong mga modules, mga palangga. So again, it's Johannes Gutenberg, an inventor and engraver and the same time a printer. So taga Germany in the year 1397. So kung makikita ninyo, ito yung picture na kanyang printing press na nagawa before. If you are an avid fan watching of KMGS, so Jessica Soho Report, na-feature to siya before, yung actual niya kanyang printing press na nagawa. So, if you have time, kindly search for Jessica Soho's edition para sa kanyang, yung sa printing press, napagawa pa nga siya ng kanyang name, Jessica Soho, printed on the actual printing press of Johannes Gutenberg. Okay? So, it's Johannes Gutenberg class who invented the first printing press, the basic. Okay? So, mano-mano na siya. Then, later, of course, meron na na-discover na, or nagawa na ganon. The first printed advertisement was handbill written by William Caxton in 1477 and hang on the wall of the church. Okay? Again, it's William Caxton ang gumawa ng first printed advertisement, which is a handbill. Yung handbill na yon is nakahang doon sa isang church. Okay, on your modules again, nandun yung actual picture ng handbill na ginawa ni William Caxton. Again, it's 1477. It was hung on a church. Okay? Next, the first continuously published newspaper in America was the Boston News Letter. It's Boston News Letter. The first issue was distributed by John Campbell. So again, it's John Campbell, which is, siya yung nag-distribute ng first issue. On April 24, 1704. Then, the first paid newspaper advertisement was an announcement selling real estate on Oyster Bay, Long Island on May 8, 1704 also. So, lahat ng mga bagay na binabanggit ko class nakasulat sa inyong mga modules. So, please paki-highlight yung mga important thing na yon. Then, the first advertising agency was founded in the era of Volney B. Palmer in the year 1840. Palmer bought large amount of space in various newspaper at a discounted rate, then resold the space at higher rates to advertiser. So, kung tatanungin ninyo ako kung anong mukha ni Palmer, So, andyan po siya ulit sa inyong mga module. So, in-incorporate po yung mga pictures ng mga taong mababanggit sa ating discussion para at least hindi kayo mahirapan. But, those things, class, na ating diniscuss is based outside the Philippines. Okay? On the next video na ating gagawin, so, mag-go tayo locally. Sa Philippines naman tayo. Okay? Para at least mas makarelate tayo. Paano nga ba yung mga first newspaper na ginamit dito sa Philippines to advertise and all? Okay? So, yung mga bagay natin diniscuss is just the first part of our discussion. So, I do hope na na-retain sa inyong mga isipan ano nga ba yung kahulugan ng advertisement at yung tinatawag na evolution ng advertisement. Paano siya nagsimula at bakit ginamit yung advertisement. Okay? I do hope that you understand. Again, if you have any questions, please drop your questions to our Google Classroom so that next time on our Google meeting or Zoom meeting, ma-entertain at masagot natin siya right away. Again, class, thank you so much for watching and of course, enjoy your day and keep safe. God bless and magandang GFI.